Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 1 of me making a video. Today I'm going to talk about the setting of Wii Sports Resort's physical and human geography. The first thing to look at is tectonics. Wuhu Island is part of a volcanic island chain, the Wuhu Archipelago. Wedge Island would have been formed first by a tectonic plate boundary, indicated by the red line, which spewed molten rock from the mantle to the surface. And as the plate has moved southwest, the boundary has then created Wuhu Island, and it is currently beneath the Wuhu volcano. We know that it is southwest because the sun is west in the sky during events set in the evening. The only plate which is moving in this direction is the North American plate, moving away from the Mid-Atlantic Ridge plate boundary. The island is tropical, meaning it is below the Tropic of Cancer. There is only really one possible location on the North American plate's Mid-Atlantic Ridge boundary that's in the tropics, and that's here. Another case for this positioning is the wildlife. We can tell by the canoeing that Duckling Lake is inhabited by mallard ducks, which don't typically live close to the equator, so positioning it a bit further from the equator matches with the species which live there. Now we've determined its geographical location, it should be easy to work out the climate. It's tropical, so seasonal variation isn't likely to be very significant. Temperatures are likely to stay about 25 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit if you prefer that. Being in the northern hemisphere causes the islands to get slightly higher temperatures in June-July time and lower in December-January, but it won't typically vary more than 5 degrees. There will be less rainfall during the winter, which is caused by lower evaporation of the ocean nearby when it gets colder. Geologically, the island is most likely volcanic basalt, the most common rock found at the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. This explains the lack of coastal defences apart from the singular seawall, quite a practical rock type for a resort that doesn't want to spoil the view with unsightly coastal defences. Estimating the population is quite tricky, but I wouldn't say the island has a population of over 400. The largest settlement, Wuhu town, is still relatively small compared to most modern towns. When you consider the high number of hotels and attractions the town needs for its tourism-based economy, the number of permanent residents won't be high. Economically, the island is likely to be extremely wealthy. Putting on these type of events on a tropical resort is likely to draw in some extremely affluent tourists who will spend their money on the local economy and give the island immense amounts of money. One thing's for sure, my me is very rich, especially if he can afford the thousands of tries at the island flyover game I had while trying to gather data for this video. I just wish he'd share some with me. In terms of political geography, I would suggest Wuhu is not its own independent state, simply because of its low population. It is likely a territory of another country where the Mies came from when they discovered the island. The clock tower building could easily function as a town hall for the island with a local government. It's not clear exactly who the mayor of Wuhu is, but many sources point to Matt. The government policy on the island is very environmentally progressive. Non-electric cars are banned, and the main source of power for the island is wind. This is not only likely to improve the image of the island, but also help it to stay natural and unpolluted, which will in turn attract tourists. Thank you very much for watching. That's all I got for the geography of Wuhu Island. This was a really fun project to make. If you have any questions or you think I missed something, or I got something wrong, feel free to say in the comments. I'll make sure I read them and respond. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit the home button. YouTube.com has so many great videos, and I'm sure that you'll enjoy them just as much. Have a great day.